Today we're going to take a look at how to restore a flow that has been deleted from MS Power Automate. So here we're looking at the Power Automate home screen, and let's say we have a flow like this Power App initialize variable. For connections and details, we can go take a look, run history, owner, has one SharePoint connection, fairly simple, create item. It does have a GUID number, C5 up to E7, and if we navigate back, and if we delete this, it's going to give us a warning that says, are you really sure? Do you really want to delete this? This action cannot be undone. There is no recycle bin hanging out to the left corner over here. Are you really sure you want to delete? Now, because this is a demo, I'm going to take a backup for my own sanity, safekeeping, just in case I need to restore it. And I would kind of recommend this if you know you're doing housekeeping. If you know you're doing deleting and cleanup, take those backups first. Easy enough to make a zip. Look at that, it's already done. But let's say one of your coworkers came in here and deleted it and you don't see it listed anymore. It somehow just disappeared one day. The places you want to check are number one, your cloud flows, right? These are the ones for your account. Number two, you want to check the ones that are shared with me. That'll be your second place. Number three, is it in a different environment? You may want to switch environments, take a look there. And then number four would be a different login that maybe you logged in as a service account or somebody else. Let's say you check all four, it's not there, it has been deleted, the thing's gone, nobody can find it, people are panicking, things are not looking so good. Okay, great, what do? There's two ways of restoring. You can restore with PowerShell, you can also restore with the GUI. I kind of lean towards PowerShell. Let's go take a look at that one. So with PowerShell, we have a super cool Microsoft article, walks through some of the steps, shows you how to do it with GUI and with PowerShell commandlets. But given that we are developers and administrators and highly technical, we want to go play with PowerShell anyway, because it can teach us how to scale things, make log files, loop them, all kinds of cool stuff. So here we're installing the Power Apps, Microsoft.powerapps.administration.powershell. Keyword, Power Apps. This will do all the good Power App stuff. From there, we want to do one command for add your Power Apps account. This is going to prompt you for login. Go ahead and select your login. If prompted, do your password, multi-factor, all that good stuff. Here you want to get the admin flows. Of course, the Microsoft command is not valid on our environment. It says, what are you talking about? That's not a real environment. Okay, fine. If we go over to our browser and navigate into the environment, you can see the environment name hanging out right up there in the URL. Super cool. Replace the Microsoft stuff with our own stuff. Take this back over. Do $F for flows equals. Get the login prompt. $F.count. It's reading some data. $F OGV, Out-GridView. Whole bunch of stuff happening up here. Super cool. Super cool. Power Apps initialize variable create item enabled false. There we are, C59. It's the first one, C59. It has a created by user, it has a last modified time. The last modified is the delete step, actually. That's when it kind of removed it. It's a soft delete, that's what they call it. But go ahead and copy that first line over to Notepad someplace. Hang on to it. Come back over to PowerShell left. Microsoft article right. Yes, we have a restore step right there. Bring it to Notepad, checking it out. Okay, and we're going to need that C59 number. There it is. C59 GUID number is the flow name. The environment name starts with 17. That's what our tenant needs. And there's your restore command. So go ahead and bring that into the console. Executing the restore. Now, good news when you run a restore that it comes back blank on the code. A blank code is good news. That's a success. If it gave you a failure, a 404, then you'd have some troubleshooting to do. But the fact that it came back blank is actually really good. And then it gives you the URL to the flow itself. Come back to the console, F5 to reload. On our main screen, you will see it here. And two things you're going to notice, okay? You're going to notice a very recent modified. That it was just now modified because the restore is a modification. The restore event is a modify event. and then you're going to see that it's turned off. So, we need to come in here and do the little turn on deal so that it's activated again. You must activate after restore. Okay, so just because we do the activation, we've done the restore, we still have it disabled. Effectively, we need to go ahead and do turn on. Now it's up and ready to use. And that's really about it. So only 3 PowerShell commands that we're working with: get flow, restore flow, and add Power Apps account, which essentially is the login, the read, and then the write. And that will restore your flow, and now you're back in business. This allows you to see these soft deleted flows. One thing to note about these PowerShell commands: when you're looking at the parameter of the get admin flow, you will notice up here that it has soft delete for include deleted true. And that's something that's made mention in the Microsoft article. But we can restore deleted flows even though there is no recycle bin. At first, please check that if it's on the shared with me. Most of the times, it's just going to be hiding under this other tab. You had it there all along. It was just shared with a different coworker. If it's not in your cloud flows, that's the first place to check, right? Is my cloud flows. And then you check the second place and it's not in the shared. And then you check the third place because it's not in a different environment. And then you check the fourth place for a different login. If you have checked all of these 4 locations and absolutely nothing is coming back, that's when we go to PowerShell and we start looking at the deleted flows. Maybe it's there, maybe it's not. But when you enumerate all of them and you do OGV for Out-GridView, you get this super cool pop-up window that lets you type anything you want to go search the names and see if it's really hanging out there. Has it been deleted? And you just want to use OGV, which is an abbreviation for Out-GridView, and you want to make sure to include the deleted true up here. At this point, you can at least see the deleted flows, and maybe it's hanging out there and you can do the restore. That's it. Thanks for watching.